welcome everyone. So we are going to do a quick look at NIO since they have earnings tomorrow morning at the open. And so if you take a look right here, we're looking at a daily chart. As you can see, I threw out some lines here for some retracement. So let's take a look here. So right now on the daily, it did do its 23% retracement, so that was kind of like the support. It also hit its resistance level at 48.30. If we go in just a little bit here, take a look at an hourly, and as you can see on an hourly, we were testing the 45.70s, which I had mentioned a day or two ago. If we keep testing these levels, we are for sure going to be looking at a bullish. At least we're going to be getting towards, or at least looking at those 50 levels pretty soon in the next few days. May not happen tomorrow, could be next week, but we are now above the 46 handles. And then interesting, if we go into a 15-minute here, as you can see, we're holding above this right now. There's not a lot of selling pressure going on, so that is good news for everyone who bought NIO at around 53. I think we'll end up coming back there, so we'll see. So I have some option trades that we can look at in NIO, and so let's take a look at that right now. So so this is that was a 2-year, but if we look at a year to date, this is what we're looking at year to date for NIO. A lot of buying happening here, which is good for those who sold at the top or for those who bought at the top as well. But what I really would like to do is probably a broken wing butterfly in the 31 days, what I'm looking at. But we definitely can take a look. You're going to see also that there is a ton of call skew here. As you can see, look at all of this skew that's happening. And not a lot of put skew here. So if you want to keep it simple, very vanilla, you could do like a 5-point widespread put spread, making $100, only putting up $400 and buying power. You got a pop of 73. A ton of interest in the option, so it's very liquid. So you don't have to worry about like some janky stuff. But if you're definitely looking for that, this may be one-stop shop here for you. You're not going to see a ton of volatility squeeze out of this, but volatility right now in the 3-day is well over 243%. The IV rank right now is 33. But if it stays where it's at right now, you definitely are going to be able to see a good volatility crush in these options, but not as much. But if you're taking it to the upside and you really want, you got 31 days to hold it. So that may be one way of looking at this. But I was looking at doing a broken wing butterfly. And I wanted to do it 5 points away. So I started off here at the 40. And let's take a look. We can do the 45 and let's see. And go 10 points out on this one. Let's take a look here. So building a broken wing butterfly, you always want, if it's 5 points wide, you always want to either go you're gonna double that, or sometimes you can triple that out. Just depends on how you're really looking at this, and I'll show you in the analyst page in a second. But we're gonna buy two of these puts here. I'm sorry, sell two of those puts there, and that's looking good. So this is good upside right now. So of course, if it stays here towards expiration, which normally we're not, I mean, you would probably look at a 3-day, which I should probably take a look at right now and see what that 3-day may be looking at. Let's see. So let's do the 35s, and let's buy that 50. So um you could, but I'm honestly not really feeling this. Because if, let's say, tomorrow, let's just say it goes to 50. Let's say it stays around um tomorrow. I mean, we could close that out. Um, really not looking. If it stays around 50 towards expiration, um, I mean, we can, even if it stays around here next day, we could take out at least about 59 bucks for that. Um, if it dips down a little bit, we still can make a good decent profit. Um, let's look at moving these up. Maybe just doing. It looks like a broken wing butterfly may not be possible, but let's take a look at the curve and kind of see. Yeah, there's not enough time. I wouldn't do this. You could, I mean, you can make. You're basically risking one to make two on this one. If you just did a regular broken, just a broken wing, not a broken wing, but just a butterfly in in this sense. But I'm okay with going to the 31 day and then breaking that off for free. So let's take a look here. So I'm gonna buy this one. Now I'm gonna look to buy the 35s. Whoops, I'm still in the 3 days. I'm sorry, guys. Here, let's go back here. 31. So we're gonna go 45, buying that 50, and then buying the 30 so that I can eventually break this off, bring it down to the 40 level, and kind of see what happens there. Um, and there's a ton of skew going on around here. So let's take a look. Just I want to see what I'm looking at. So yeah, even if we went, on that Friday and we were looking at it, let's say it jumped to what were we? We were at 50, 53. So even if we jump to 53 for